So we went from endo to bringing the patients you want, and now the next guest does one of my favorite things. I've used him in my office personally as a sponsor. I mean, collecting money from people who don't pay is one of the most annoying, morale-reducing jobs. So why not hire a ninja to do it? Andy Grover Cleveland, thanks for being here. Share it with us. For those who don't know, you've been a Nacho for a long time, but you do the work of the Lord G.V. Black. You really do. G.V. Black was a famous dentist. Tell us what Practice Ninjas does.
Yes. Well, thanks for having me, Paul. I'm really excited to be here. And I love the community that we have where we're just basically helping each other. Yeah. It seems like that's kind of missing in our world right now, just being very human with people and just trying to collaborate. So, again, love what you're doing. You know, bottom line, practices, whether pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, I would argue that reaching out to patients about money, I think that's okay for a certain period of time. But after a while, it's basically harassment. And so that's what I try to take that pain off of a practice. We have a team of people out of Columbus, Ohio. I partner with a collection company to actually call those people and help bring them back into the practice. So you're simultaneously getting people to communicate with the office to pay.
Right.
But then you're also having the opportunity of creating conversations to get those people back in the practice. Because in my 20 some odd years of experience, it's not that people don't want to pay the bill.
Yeah.
It's a lot of times that they're either taking advantage or they have other demands on their finances that are taking precedence. And one of the things you'll know, right? You're going to pay your car before your dentist. That's just the way the world works.
And I mean, our content here, I mean, as simple as you're Nacho nuts if you don't. Andy is one of the most positive people, and what they do is awesome. So just do his demo by texting Ninja to 215-543-6454. But what I would like to learn from you, Andy, and I know a good ninja never reveals his true secrets, but you're able to reframe some of these conversations. You've done it for our offices. What is this thing that happens? You know, our office manager, Kate, saying, hey, Andy, pay $100, pay $100. You know us, you like us. They don't do it. What do you guys do here? You know, you don't have to reveal your secrets. I'm more just curious from the human element.
No, what happens? Listen, there's no trade secrets. It's not that like some letters or some ways of doing the phone calls is that much more effective. It's literally about delegating responsibility. And that's really what you've been hitting. You want to focus on the things that you love to do. Dentists don't love to, and really no one in the practice, unless you're just ultimately super sadistic, like collecting on your own accounts. I mean, that's just, if someone says they do, I'm like, don't want to meet them in a dark alley. But anyway, like just to get it off your plate and get it to someone else that's different. There's that perception from the public that it's escalating. It's going somewhere different. We all know what happens when you don't pay your bill, right? Your cell phone, your car, you know what happens. Dentistry, what happens is, okay, maybe you can pay us when we come see you next time you come. Your next recare appointment's in 6 months, and then they never come back, right? So we have to kind of break that down and motivate people to pay the bill and communicate with the practice to basically get it done. You know, people value what they pay for.
Yeah, it's such a key part. What you're doing is just so great. I wish I met you earlier in my career. I mean, you know, you just say, what do we pay Andy? Do we get more money than that? Use Andy, because you don't have to do any work. It's awesome. You also really do help us kind of see who can come back to the practice and sometimes who shouldn't come back to the practice. And who we don't have a good relationship with. You're the ultimate, you know, cry reducer here, Andy. We have your text code. Text Ninja to 215-543-6454. But how can people reach out to you directly?
So you can always, if you want to reach out to me, you can go to dentalpracticeninjas.com. That's the best way to reach me. That's not the name of the collection company that actually does the work, but that's the easiest way you can get a hold of me. And the other thing I just want to say, Paul, is we're very educational here. Awesome. Like you said, the dentist said it before us. There's 32 opportunities in someone's mouth for endo. And that just nailed me like a ton of bricks between the eyes. There's so much business out there. So my approach is, hey, you know, we want to help people. Let's do what's right for them. Even if it's getting them to go in a different direction, if we can just dig in our hearts and treat people and serve people well, that's the best marketing you could ever do for your business. And
And your point is so well taken there. I mean, I've gotten referrals from consults who've never moved forward, but they knew I told them about implants and their aunt had the money to do it. So when you just be kind to people and just give them a chance to learn from you, magic stuff happens. Abundance minded thinking. So thanks, Andy. Hang around for a minute. We're going to do one more interview, then we'll have a fun group thing here. But thanks for being an awesome ninja. Thanks, Andy.
Thank you, buddy.